welcome to Number 9 Farms. Today is day 7 of the Every Bit Counts Challenge, and I am going to be making like coleslaw in a jar. We forgot the onions, Bruce.
We mean me. I forget everything.
But that's okay. We can do it without the onions. We can add the onions later, whatever. But basically, this is a typical Michigan cabbage, and these leaves I'm taking to the rabbits, and I'm going to go ahead and grate everything up and then put it in this pan, and I'm going to sprinkle it with salt, and that's usually about a teaspoon to a couple of teaspoons. And I brought this salt right here because it was easy and I could carry it in the bag. But today we're at our commercial kitchen that we rent, and I knew I wouldn't have time when I got home because this will take us so long. We have 17 double batches of pickles, but we won't get them all done today. But we'll make a good dent in it. So we've got our jars over here and all ready to go, and we've got all the pickles over here that are on the stove. So this is 6 double batches right here, and those are heating up, and then we still have in our lockers the rest of the pickles.
Yes.
And those buckets up at the top, those are all the buckets that we soak them in for the lime, and those are our 2 canners over here. Those are getting cleaned with new water in them and everything. So now we are getting ready. So while this sits, after I get everything shredded, I'm going to be putting it in here with the salt. And it's also a good idea if you can put ice on it, because that's how I make one of my pickle relish. And that helps to crisp it up some if you can put some salt. And you can throw this in the refrigerator overnight, or you could do it a couple hours, like 3 may be the minimumest, but usually overnight is what I would do. But today we're going to go ahead and get this done because I've got 3 more heads of cabbage at home. I did buy this one at the farmer's market, one because it reminded me of our sauerkraut days with Ed and Jane. We would go over their house, and one of their family members is from Michigan, and this is when we lived in North Carolina, they would bring home these Michigan cabbages. And this is how the 3 that I have out there are ready too, but we're going to turn those into sauerkraut. So that's probably going to be coming up again soon too. Alright guys, let's get started. Well guys, just wanted to show you what we've gotten done so far, and we're now packing the extra hot dills into the jars. So now the slaw is in there marinating. And there you go. You can see how it's got the little shine on it. The shine is where it's starting to pull some of its own juices out from the salt. And like I said, if you had the ice on top and left it overnight, and then tomorrow morning you could drain it, it's just amazing. It'll be so crispy. Alright guys, so I've got the brine in here cooking. I know, don't laugh, because it's all I have here is the big pots. So once the brine's done, I'm going to go ahead and fill the jars, and that could be cooling down some while I'm filling the jars. Alright, so now they're all packed in jars. The whole container is empty. Well, I got 9 jars, and we're still pickling it as we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and pour the brine over top. Alrighty, there you have it. Look at that. They look beautiful. Now I had to continue to make the brine, but because you never know until you keep filling them up how much brine you're going to need. And I used the end of the wooden spoon to kind of like tamp it down some and make sure all the air bubbles were out, because you know, it likes to hide, all the air likes to hide under some of the cabbage and the peppers. So and mine does have jalapeno in it too, and it's absolutely delicious.
Jalapeno!
Jalapeno!
Jalapeno! pickle crazy. Jalapeno.
Yeah, so those are the no sugar spicy.
Yeah.
So we call them the no sugar spicy, but basically it's a dill without being a dill. It's a dill. It's a pickle without. No, it's not vinegar. No sugar in it. Just like a dill, but it has jalapenos in it. That's what I'm trying to say.
I do know what this is.
Good.
The last good and the last
This jar for the day.
I'm doing
We'll
this
have to
day.
count them and see how many left, how many there is that we did today. All right, so it's finished. It's went for 15 minutes and then it's sat for 5 minutes after, so we could get some more air out. And look at that.
Look at that style of jar remover.
Yeah, I wonder why I can do that. All them skills.
All them skills.
All them pickle skills. This one here was the one that wasn't full all the way. So I haven't even counted the pickles today to see what we've done. But all of them are ready now and out, and you can let it sit for, a couple weeks, and it'll be ready. But honestly, we were eating it, and it was absolutely delicious.
Yeah, we were eating it tonight.
Yeah. So, I'll put the recipe down below, and we will let you know how many jars of pickles there are. Well, guys, it's 78 quarts and 9 pints that we were, those were for the coleslaw, but the pickles, so that's what we got done today, and we still have, it was 10
10, so we still
10
have
more
over
double
100.
batches.
So still over 100 jars to go.
And anyway, so I will see you for day 8, but that'll be during the Wednesday market, so I'll probably have to make it 8 and 9. All right, thanks for watching.